It's wild, but it makes for great Twitter fodder because Twitter's been blown up over this. But like, if LeBron actually, I mean, again, a million things have to happen for this to actually
the
come to
NBA
reality.
will collapse.
But yes, the NBA would implode inside itself if this.
But
ever
that's
happened.
what it is. It's just hype. It's the hype. I mean, if he wants to win, and if you clear up cap space, I mean, I do that on NBA 2K. I clear up my cap space, and I still don't get LeBron.
Hey. Welcome back to Out of Bounds. My Complex Sources tells me that this will be a great episode. I'm Pierce Simpson. I'm joined here by Complex Sports editor Adam Caparel. Next to Adam you about to commit a home invasion with this with this all black on? Kick it in somebody's door.
I'm good,
Mr.
man.
Gilbert Arenas.
What is this for?
Don't do that.
What is this for?
Don't do that. Because I have a theory that no man can.
I know. That's what I'm saying. What is it for?
What activity are you ready for putting your?
I was like,
thumb in
okay, maybe it's for like weightlifting.
If I throw a basketball to you,
I'm trying to figure out who puts
Trying to be like your boy Tom Brady with that?
the thumb in there?
You look like a backup dancer.
I know. Who puts the thumb in there? Just.
But did y'all see how I did Complex Sources? Because obviously I'm still upset about the whole ESPN sources, LeBron James going to the Golden State Warriors.
Hey, speculation's fun. It's good for Twitter. It's good for us.
It's fun for
man.
Twitter.
That's just.
And I wouldn't know because I don't have Twitter, but it's fun for Instagram.
One day we're gonna get you on Twitter.
Listen, the people are asking.
They want you on there.
They want you on Twitter,
Give
man.
the people what they want.
They keep coming to me saying, "Hey, when Gilbert gonna get a Twitter? Where Gilbert's Twitter at?"
We have to relay messages for people to you on Twitter.
Yeah, that's how I like it. That's how I treated my teammates. If you want to talk to me, you got to talk to somebody who makes $5 million. Is that you broke motherfucker talking to me?
Is that Larry Hughes right there? Now, fellas, to start the show, boxing legend Floyd Mayweather might be trying his hand at another sport, MMA, because he hopped in the ring, or the octagon. He's 40 years old, and he's kind of alluding to him potentially trying a new sport. He was quoted as saying, "Come at the king, you best not miss." Obviously, he must be a Wire fan. And said, 2018, Floyd Money Mayweather, MMA, what are the odds? Paddy, what are the odds in reference to his Irish sports book, Paddy Power? Obviously, he's taking shots at Conor McGregor. It seems like these two are trying to go to the ATM once again. Gil, could Floyd Mayweather last in the octagon?
I don't put anything past Floyd.
Come on.
You know, I mean, I don't put anything past Floyd. Floyd is not going to get in the ring if he does not have a chance of winning. That's not Floyd's mentality. So he's going to, if he gets in that ring, in his mind, he's winning.
I don't know why the
look at his history of the guys he's fought. Yes, of course he takes the fights that he's gonna win.
Yeah, he's never gonna fight.
I just had a mental image of like Floyd wrestling somebody.
I don't know.
He looked so small when he was out of his gloves and hopped in the octagon. I was like, "This Floyd, you're a character of yourself."
This is not happening. I mean, it's one thing if Showtime or some other entity or UFC is going to throw $100 million at him, but I find that very hard to believe that people have that much of an appetite to see Floyd in the octagon. A, get his ass kicked, or B, to pretend to be a competent MMA fighter.
If you're the god, 50-0, there's a group of people out there that wants to see you get your ass.
A million
so
percent.
If he actually went into the octagon, they're paying $100, $200 million to see that. Yeah. He knows it.
Yeah, but
the thing what he said is 3 fights before McGregor.
Well, you have to build yourself up to get, to a somewhat close level.
Who the fuck is he going to?
Yeah,
what 3 people that's going to take a dive?
Gilbert Arenas. He's going to wrestle Gilbert Arenas.
I mean, you can wrestle me, goddammit. I say, hey.
Yo, can we make that happen out of bounds to Floyd Mayweather?
But you would actually buy a pay-per-view to see Floyd in the octagon? Hell, yeah. I wouldn't pay any money for that.
I wouldn't pay to see him fight McGregor again.
You would pay money to see him?
You would.
I'm talking
you
boxing.
wouldn't.
I would not. I didn't pay for the first fight to go watch him.
I mean, I watched it. I watched it on Instagram. Somebody's streaming it.
That was a lot of people.
But I just want to. I mean, if I'm pretty sure he's going to try it.
But I guess here's the thing.
$1 billion. I don't see him
see
turning that down.
But the Mayweather-McGregor fight, even though you watched it on Instagram Live, and I watched it at a bar when I was doing some coverage for Complex Live, the Mayweather-McGregor fight generated 4.3 million domestic pay-per-view buys and more than $600 million in total revenue. These figures were released by Showtime.
That fight was better than expected, so I think there probably would be an appetite for the general public to see a rematch, especially if you give Conor more chance to get himself seasoned as a boxer. Right. But that being said, like they pulled the wool over us. They stole the money. They made a joke out of the public paying so much money for that pay-per-view. So why do it again?
They go to the ATM again.
No, you know what I realized? I had to look on Floyd's Instagram. Before the McGregor fight, he didn't post nothing about no fucking McGregor.
Yeah.
After the fight, there's nothing about McGregor. All of a sudden, the last 2 weeks, it's him punching McGregor, snot coming out of it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out, oh, something's coming. And then this came.
I'm glad you mentioned that because on Monday he posted a photo of him landing a punch on McGregor. And on Tuesday he posted a short video of him stepping into the MMA
Yeah,
cage.
but
And then
before that,
McGregor-
there's no McGregor in his bio.
And then McGregor posted an image of him and his infant son saying, fuck the Mayweather. So there you go.
That's what I'm saying. They're starting it up again. They're probably gonna.
And listen, Conor,
They're gonna give us one more fight.
Conor might have some bigger issues on his hands if he's dealing with the Irish mob, allegedly.
I mean, it was fun covering the build up to that fight and fun being in Vegas and fun writing about a better than expected fight. But like, we don't need a 6-month build up and a world tour again for the rematch. Like, who really wants to see that?
He's gonna cover it again. You're gonna cover it again. It's gonna be the story.
Yeah, I know because the complex audience wants to read about it.
It's gonna be that story at that moment. So people are gonna be expecting it.
That's funny. Yo,
He's gonna be right in there putting his best.
But I don't think Floyd.
You have a gambling habit.
So according to but I don't like. Would Floyd actually do that to like screw up his legacy? He's 50-0. He has that set in stone as a boxer. Like he really wants to tarnish his image as a fighter in the octagon by potentially getting roughed up by trash MMA fighters. I find that really, really hard to believe.
I mean, I don't see anybody in the boxing world saying, "Oh, Floyd's not the greatest of all time" because he went to.
Is boxing dead at this point? The fact that
Hell no. We have a great 2018 coming up with awesome fights.
right, but the superstars, right? Earl Spence is budding, but he's not on the level of a Floyd Mayweather.
No, your
But
premier
if he's,
superstars
but
are
if he's
older.
doing gimmicky things like this, what does
That's
that say
what-
for the sport of boxing?
But he's technically not a boxer anymore.
You just saying he's just an entertainer?
He's an entertainer.
Yeah.
Okay, Cap, who's your top 3 boxers right now? You say
My top 3, your pound for pound guys right now?
do pound for pound.
I think pound for pound right now, you have to give Lomachenko the number 1 slot. I'm going to slot in number 2, Triple G, and those 2 guys bring a shit ton of viewers to any time they're going to fight. Number 3, you can maybe make a case for Canelo or Terrence Crawford. I probably would put Canelo number 3 right now. And again, that Triple G Canelo fight coming on Cinco de Mayo, which hopefully maybe we're at the fight.
Hey, we might be at the fight.
Maybe make a trip to Vegas.
That might be your
How about
chance to wrestle Floyd Mayweather in the octagon.
Hey, somebody got to get him ready.
Yeah, okay. Well, it is Super Bowl weekend coming up, and we obviously have to talk about the big game. I'm going to start with Chris Long, who literally has bet his hide on the Super Bowl. So when the defensive end signed with the Eagles in the offseason, he reunited with 63-year-old Eagles linebacker coach Ken Flagel, who was his former defensive coach, or defensive coordinator, I should say, with the St. Louis Rams. And according to Flagel, during training camp, he told Long, quote, "Nothing would be better than to raise the Lombardi Trophy with you." And Long said to him, "Hey, if we go to the Super Bowl and win, I'll put a tattoo of your face on my body." So if Chris Long, who's heavily tatted up, wins the Super Bowl on Sunday, where should he put a tattoo of the face of Ken Flagel on his body?
Where does he have space?
His arms are covered up. I don't know about his torso, but he's got limited room.
Here's my thing with these tattoo bets, right? Let's say I bet you, let's say Gilbert, I'm gonna get a tattoo of your face on me, right? You win the bet. What's gonna make me get a tattoo? Nothing. Just don't get it.
We would just hope you were a gentleman.
And honor my word?
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna happen when it comes to tattoos and permanent ink. Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna probably put it on his leg somewhere. He don't have to look at it all the time.
Right.
Put it on your ass where no one can actually see it. Why do you want someone else's face? You're 63-year-old linebackers coach. Where do you want that on your body?
It's very weird, especially when it's like you said, a linebackers coach of all people. It's not a defense coordinator. It's not a quarterback. It's not somebody that's prominent on the team. It's a linebackers
I mean,
coach.
a better tattoo for him is, and no one's done it yet, get the whole team portrait on you.
You may not have room for that, though.
Usually probably a back type of tattoo.
Here's what's funny. If let's say you took that same approach and got the Wizards portrait tattooed.
Did we win a championship? Yes.
And even if that squad had Andre Black, JaVale McGee, and Nick Young, you'd have them on your back.
It'd be some ugly motherfuckers back there, but I would have tatted them.
All those fools would be on you for life, yeah.
It'd be some ugly motherfuckers back there, but
Does anyone have a tattoo of you?
Oh, this is going to be great.
I would.
Does anybody have your name tattooed on them?
A couple ladies out there. You know,
It would have been, because Chris Long was a member of the New England Patriots last season, if I'm not mistaken. It would have been hilarious had he gotten Bill Belichick's face tattooed on him, just a Bill Belichick
Christ.
mug.
Yeah.
Just like
Cody Belichick on his ass somewhere?
Exactly.
losing bet tattoos is funny. I was on Instagram yesterday, and one of my friends, I guess, they had a bet between, and he had to put BBW on his back with 3 fat chicks.
What was the bet that he lost?
I don't know.
What's
a bad one,
It was funny.
Speaking of tattoos, what's the worst tattoo betting?
Jason Terry.
What is he? The Celtic logo?
The Celtic logo.
Yeah,
like he
bad.
got the Dallas one with the
title.
He got the title, and then he tried to double down on it.
You get the
He went to
Celtics.
Boston, so he has the Celtics.
It's like the Celtics logo spinning the trophy.
Yeah,
right?
with the little Irish whatever.
Yeah.
Watch this. That same dude that dunked on you, right?
No comments?
No, he dunked on me. He got me.
Do you regret any of your tattoos?
Any of mine?
Yeah.
No.
No? You cool with all of them?
Cool with all of them.
That's good.
I can dig it, man. I can
As
dig it.
the OG of the business tats, that's good. That
No,
you
no, no,
regret
no,
it.
no. I do regret. It's because it's okay. It's supposed to be clouds
Okay.
around behind my knee,
Yeah.
and I think I got too old, and the pain started kicking in.
So you didn't finish it?
So I didn't finish it. So it got like 3 loop clouds, a little shade, and just
Hey, that's real.
you know, I
That's
could
real.
like the pain. Just every time I hear the needle, now I was like, I can just feel the pain. So I said, you know what, fuck tattoo.
As long as you don't have Rick James on your thigh like Kevin Durant or, the Iverson step over like OBJ has in his inner thigh,
Yeah.
I think you're good to go. All right,
I got a coin. I got money coin on the
right.
inner thigh.
All right. Well, speaking of money, since the Super Bowl is on Sunday, we have to play some wagers because your boy right here is going to have some money on the game, and I'm about to give you guys my picks and see how you feel about that. So first and foremost, taking for the game, I think you have to take the Eagles getting 4 points right now. The line has come down. I locked the game in at +6 when this line was put out 2 weeks ago after the championship games, but I'm rolling with the Eagles getting points Sunday against Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and the vaunted Patriots. And also, give me the under at 48.5. I think you're going to see a reversal, going to go contrarian here. 4 out of the last 5 Super Bowls have gone over. Give me an under with 2 with a good Eagles defense and maybe get a tight game in the fourth quarter, maybe get some scoring here and there, but give me under 48.5. Now, I want your guys' opinion. Who are you rolling with on Sunday?
Before I give my predictions, our fans are going to look at him rattle off everything and immediately commit him to rehab. He has a gambling addiction.
He has a gambling problem.
Everything is fine. Everything is in order.
Because he
We're good to
sounded
go.
like he was convinced, like
He was just running through it.
I'm just hoping the Patriots go down to 3.5 point favorites. Then we can play the middle, right?
Yeah, a smart bettor in most of your sharp bets in football.
Yeah.
They take the first line, so they'll take Eagles, which you got at 6.
At 6, yes.
They'll wait till the line, so they'll throw a lot of money at that line, and then they'll wait till the line hits about 3.5, and then they'll bet the Patriots going back up.
Which is what I'm going to
So
do.
they don't have either team. What they're hoping for is the Patriots to win by 4, 5.
Yeah.
And if they win by 4 or 5, they win both bets.
Both sides.
Cap, I kind of agree with you, but you took the under. I'm going to take the over on this one simply because the Patriots defense is a little suspect, and I feel like once Philly starts to get going with the speed on the outside at wide receiver, particularly with Torrey Smith, Nelson, and Aguilar, the Patriots will also have to keep up the points. So, listen, if you have a 25-25 game at one point, it's already over. So I'm going to take the over on that one. I think.
But who do you like in the game?
I think I'm leaning towards the upset.
Okay.
I think the Philadelphia Eagles upset the New England Patriots. It's going to be a close game, but that's what I'm leaning towards.
We know who this guy's going with.
He just says Tom Brady. He didn't even say the Patriots. Do you want me to give my reasons why I kind of?
No, I don't. I really don't. Like, how do you go against the greatest quarterback
Here's the thing.
of all time? That's just like
It's
going
very difficult.
against Jordan in any final.
No.
How many Super Bowls has he lost?
Who?
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
2.
Woo! To an NFC East squad.
Yeah.
He's playing another NFC East squad. Although he beat the Philadelphia Eagles in 2005.
Well, Donovan McNabb is throwing up, so.
Very, very true. And
T.O., our boy here,
who
had a
guest-
broken leg,
yeah,
so,
Special guest earlier this week. You can check that out over at Complex.
How about
News.
this? Put your watch up there.
What's up?
Put your watch up.
What's up?
Okay, put your watch up.
What's up?
Just bet.
You didn't say which watch. You didn't say which watch. It's going to be a G-Shock. It's going to be an $80 G-Shock. There you go. Listen, Tom Brady, he has his most trouble whenever the interior of the pocket kind of collapses. Philadelphia Eagles has Fletcher Cox, one of the All-Pros, even though he wore a mask. That kind of made me a little skeptical when he wore a mask.
That's what
in
I'm
the press
saying.
conference.
Your team you're going for is doing gimmicks. They got dog masks,
Listen, yeah.
horse masks.
It made me a little
Yeah,
concerned.
come
Yo,
on.
let him play the underdog role. Let him relish it.
Play the underdog role is just handle your business.
But it's those things.
Doing the
It's like-
interviews with masks, you're not focused
But
on the
listen,
game.
if they can push the inside of that pocket, make Brady have to hold the ball a little bit longer like they saw against Jacksonville, maybe they can get some pressure, get some sacks, get some turnovers. Gronk is still limited, even though he'll play with a concussion. I just kind of feel like I can smell it.
Maybe this, they make them Patriots, bro.
You got Patriots.
Patriots.
Okay.
What you putting up?
Huh?
What you putting up?
Whatever you want, baby.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever you want.
$60,000.
60 G's it is.
Patriots' 5 Super Bowl victories have been by an average of 3.8 points. Just keep that in mind.
Come in.
Yeah.
Patriots' 5 Super Bowl victories have been by an average of 3.8 points. That's why you take the Eagles getting points.
Ooh, yeah, you take the Eagles getting
right.
points and wait till it hits.
But not done yet. We got to talk about prop bets. Everyone's favorite.
Wait, we gave our selections.
Yeah.
Who you picked?
I told the Eagles. I took the Eagles 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eagle, Tom Brady. You don't even say Patriots. You just say Tom Brady.
Brady, baby.
Yeah, I'm all in on the Eagles. All right, prop bets. Ready? We'll run through these real quick. Some of the funnier ones out there available that you can actually put money on. So
You can't put money on?
you can put money on these. All right.
only you
Which will be higher? James Harden's assist, points, and rebound total versus the Cleveland Cavaliers on Saturday, or the point total in the Super Bowl on Sunday?
Oh, James Harden.
Oh, clearly, yes.
He's playing Cleveland.
Yes.
Wait, so his points?
Points, assists, and rebounds. Combine those. Will it be higher than or less than the game total, the point total in the Super Bowl?
James could easily
James
have
Harden
80,
easily.
80.
Yeah.
I'm going down.
What
You're
is
going to
that?
take
Could you stop
Because
making
50, it's 50, right? So if he scores
48 and a half. The over-under is 48 and a
30,
half.
10 and 10, that's 50.
He's going to score 45 against the Cavaliers.
No.
45, 10, and 11?
Let that go. I'm going under.
Give me Harden.
Same.
So you're taking the Super Bowl total.
And remember, this is 2018. You can't do stuff that could be a meme or a GIF. Use just like this. That's going to be cut up.
All right, prop number 2. The color of Bill Belichick's hoodie. Is it going to be gray, blue, or red?
I'm going with blue. I'm going with blue plus 140.
A little cheat here. Bill Belichick, I checked the archives last night. Bill Belichick did not wear a red hoodie at all this season. So either go gray or blue in that situation.
Cap, I might drive you to some gambling place myself.
This is called research, okay? This is called research.
Blue.
Total number of Donald Trump tweets during the game. Over, under 5.5.
Under.
Going way under there. I agree with you there.
Under. He don't give a shit.
Under. After? Oh, he gonna blow up.
Monday morning, different story, but during the game.
Oh yeah.
Color of liquid thrown on the winning coach. Are we going to have clear or water? Is it going to be green or yellow? Red, blue, orange, or no liquid thrown?
I say no liquid because I think the last time that they poured liquid on Bill Belichick, his father was with him, who was like 95.
Yeah, not a good look.
I remember my dad telling me at that moment, he's like, they gonna kill that old man. It's cold out there. And I don't think they've poured water on Belichick since. So I say no liquid thrown if they win.
They're professionals at this point in life.
None. 4 Super Bowl finales have gone without a Gatorade bath, including last year.
Because we know it by now. It's like, we know. We win a championship. One of you dickheads back there is going to go grab a Gatorade thing and throw it on it.
It's like
we already know.
It's like that footage of Nick Saban in college when they poured the Gatorade on him and he was pissed off.
Yeah, like, you knew it's coming, you stupid.
But the most popular color since 2000?
Yeah.
Orange.
Okay.
All
right, I can dig
Moving
it.
on, over under 2 minutes for the national anthem.
Who's singing it?
Pink. Who is an Eagles fan, apparently.
Wait, say it again?
Pink is singing the national anthem.
Over.
Over under 2 minutes. How
Over.
long will it take to sing?
Over. It's pink.
Over.
Historically, the anthem has been about 1 minute and 59 seconds.
If it was R. Kelly,
Over.
remember R. Kelly at the fight, he had his own rendition of the national anthem. It was like 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
So I say over on that.
Final one, because Justin Timberlake is the performer at halftime. Will Nipplegate be mentioned during the telecast? Yes or no?
I say no because
Heavy
NFL.
juice on no. So you got to lay a lot of money to win on.
By who?
By anyone.
By any?
Does Al Michaels, does Chris Collinsworth, does anyone on the telecast say
Al Michaels is calling the game?
yes?
Yes, because he made an absurd Harvey Weinstein joke earlier this year when the Giants were playing the Broncos. If he's willing to say that, he'll definitely mention Nipplegate. So I
There will
say
be
yes.
ample gambling references from Al.
1,000%. And he will be upset if the game runs long because, he has other plans to do the NFL.
Hopefully, it won't be an overwhelming situation on my end because we're rooting for the under.
Very true. Adam, listen, we appreciate all the gambling odds.
I'm just trying to make money for the public,
Hey, I can dig it. And everybody back home, stop hating. He's fine. He's healthy. I think.
I think.
Till he
We
does-
start missing items.
No one's knocking on my door.
until-
As soon as he starts saying, hey, Gilbert, can you sign this?
yeah.
If I hit you up for a loan, then you know this.
Start betting on the show. Gil, can you say this name twice for me? Moving things along to the association. Trades in the NBA happened, but the saga between Blake Griffin and the Los Angeles Clippers this week was a little tricky, and we're going to discuss the circumstances of that. This is Fair or Foul. Fellas, we saw earlier this week in the NFL a player, Kendall Fuller, find out that he was being traded on Twitter. It was a great series of tweets. He was like, "Nah, y'all, I'm good. I'm not getting traded." And then before you know it, he was traded to the Kansas City Chiefs in return with Alex Smith. And come to find out,
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. And then he literally found out afterwards that he was traded. Yeah, he doubled down and found out he was traded. This similar scenario happened with Blake Griffin, in which he alluded to found out he was being traded on Twitter during his introductory press conference with the Detroit Pistons. His quote in full was, "Finding out through Twitter, through other people, is a tough way to find out when you've been with the franchise for so long. But at the end of the day, basketball is a business, and I want to play where a team wants me, and that's why I'm excited about being here." Fellas, is it fair or foul to find out that you're being traded on Twitter?
Would you like to start?
Fair.
How is it fair, Gilbert?
Fair.
To find out you're traded on. So
okay, there's been a history. Okay, listen, trust me. There's been some brutal players being traded in bad methods.
Yeah.
So Twitter is great.
That's great.
Try imagining walking into your locker room with a trash bag in your locker. Like that was during trade deadline, like people used to sneak in the locker and try to look like. You remember Jerome James?
Yeah.
You remember the interview he did?
One of the worst signings in Knicks history.
No, you remember? So there's an interview when he was playing his old team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He was playing against San Antonio, and it was like, "How do you feel?" He was like, "I went from trash to heel." Because you remember the trash bag.
Yeah.
He was wearing the trash bag. I went from trash to heel.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
But that's what I said. Like Blake has it good. Steven Jackson.
Traded on the plane, right?
He was on the plane mid-flight when he landed. His wife called him and said, "Hey, I think you've been traded." So he looking at all those players.
This is before Twitter.com.
If
he had Twitter.com, he would have known during the flight that I was about to get traded.
But to play on the other side of the coin, those players weren't franchise players.
Doesn't
You just inked this guy to a 5-year, $173 million contract. You fictitiously hung his jersey into the rafter and said he's going to be a lifelong Clipper during his free agency pitch. And then all of a sudden, hey, we trading you to Detroit.
Because the people upstairs that's making these decisions are not, they're not on the.
I feel like there was something deeper, because if you watch J.J. Redick's process of free agency on Uninterrupted, he mentions that Lawrence Frank, who's one of the heads of basketball operations for the Clippers, gave him a call and said, "Hey, listen, we're not going to offer you a contract this offseason." If you're Blake Griffin, I'm like, you gave J.J. Redick a call, but you can't tell me I'm being traded to the Pistons.
But you got to think about it. Okay, just imagine you're trading. You have 6 of your players on the wire to be traded.
Yeah.
Right? They're out there. Games are going on, and then in the middle, someone says, "All right, we'll take Blake for this and this and this," and you're like, "All right." And you sign off right there. You're not going to sit there and call Blake, "Hey, we're about to trade you. They just took a deal."
Right.
So for the most part, it's someone up there, doing their little things. Yeah. And by the time you find out on
Twitter
or Instagram, it's already too late.
And guess who knows more than any player would?
Woj.
Oh,
yeah.
Who you said is the CIA. So essentially, yeah. So if Woj knows this better than the players and he's tuned in to levels that we can't even fathom, and other guys too around the NBA, of course this shit's going to break on Twitter.
Yes.
So completely fair.
Yep.
How do you get your news today?
Woj.
Or no, I'm just saying.
But I mean, you would think that they would tell the player, "Hey, we're shopping you," but you can't tell the player you're shopping them because he's gonna stop playing for you.
That's true.
So Woj has been, Woj or anybody else reporting on these things has been tuned in for days, if not weeks, on these situations. So I mean, they know, and the second they get confirmation via text or whatever, they're gonna go with it wide. So it's not surprising that people find out about this stuff on Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
So you think it's fair?
Completely fair.
Okay. I remember when I got traded.
Again,
on Twitter.
No, but remember I said yesterday, it's like, it's not that Blake's whining about it, but like the fans don't want to hear these millionaires complain about these little, petty things whatsoever. It's like you're getting all this bank to play basketball. Because you can put up with finding out that you got traded via Twitter.
Because fans don't give a shit about the player. They give a shit about their team. They don't care about the actual players, the teams, like Golden State Warrior fans. They're not necessarily KD fans and them. So once those guys go, that franchise still lives, those fans still live for the franchise. So in a sense, if a player gets traded, you don't really care about him whining. You're like, "Oh yeah, we lost Blake. Oh, the rest of our season is gonna go down a tank." But then 2 years later, woo, next player's here.
You were mentioning you getting traded. You found out a particular way? Is that what you were saying?
Oh no. Because I was orchestrating my trade. I was orchestrating my trade because I wanted to get to Orlando.
Yeah.
So I got the confirmation. He said, "Yeah, Otis hit me." He said, "Yeah, I think we're gonna this trade to be done within the next 2 hours." I said, next 2 hours? All right, bet. Hey, Nick, can I borrow some shoes? He was like, all right, yeah. Took the shoes, went to the airport, bought my own damn ticket. I was in Orlando before the trade actually happened.
So you didn't bring no luggage?
No luggage. No. I had enough money. Hey, look, I had enough money. I could buy whatever I wanted to at the mall.
Rich people problems.
Yeah. I took a pair of shoes.
So, like, you don't care about your apartment back at your house?
My house? No.
You just like,
didn't say buy the note. Just I was in the air. I don't even know if we had a game that day for Washington. I was in Orlando. While they were playing. I was shooting around in the gym before the trade even finished.
And technically not a member of the Orlando Magic, still a member of the Washington Wizards. Oh man, the NBA always tries to. This is so hilarious. They always try to focus on fixing tampering. This is probably the worst case of tampering I've ever.
It wasn't tampering. I was getting traded. It just didn't go through yet, and I wanted to be in my new destination before it happened.
It's a good thing it went through because they would have fined your ass to high heaven.
1,000%. You'd probably be suspended again.
And the worst they did. No,
Oh man, fellas, listen, hilarious. I'm still a little bit upset about the ESPN sources, but I'll let that go.
That's right. I'm gonna make you some cash this weekend. You'll be good.
Very true.
I doubt that.
Oh, because you're going with Brady and Company?
Yes, I do not go. Look, do not go with this.
Who called for a blowout last weekend in the Celtics and
talk about it? Talk about it.
Warriors.
Who did he go for though?
I took the Celtics, getting 10.5 points.
He doesn't even go with teams. He just goes with the spread.
I get it.
He's very much.
He's one in what?
Listen.
1 and 4.
I love it. So I'm putting up $80 G-Shock and you putting up $60,000? I like it. Lit. We lit.
Noted.
For Adam Caporal.
He said noted.
For Adam Caporal, Gilbert Arenas, I'm Pierce Simpson. We'll see you next week. This is Out of Bounds. Peace.
No, seriously, I think I hit the lotto though.
You think you hit the lotto?
The daily 3.
So that's like what, $100?
For how much money?
If I did my numbers correct, it was about $60,000 a ticket, and I bet 3 tickets.
Oh,
because I play.
So 180,000.
So I play about. So the way I do the lotto is I play about 20 numbers, 30 numbers.
Should you
daily 3?
Should you be saying this for IRS purposes or no?
No, because I'm going to claim that versus my losses.
Oh, so you be okay.
No, so I bet the same numbers all year long.
Yeah.
So I bet for the daily 3, I got 20 numbers. I'll bet that all year.
Yeah, you know what? Let it ride. Yeah. Eagles this weekend.
We have gambling degenerates on the
but will you take the Eagles straight up though?